Electrical wiring in a typical 4-bedroom, 2-story home consists of several categories, including lighting circuits, outlet circuits, and circuits for major appliances. Lighting circuits typically require between 500 and 800 feet of wire. Outlet circuits generally need 700 to 1200 feet of wire. Major appliances such as heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, ovens, and water heaters usually require 400 to 600 feet of wire. The total electrical wiring in such a home ranges from 1600 to 2600 feet. Communication wiring includes telephone lines, Ethernet cables, and coaxial cables. Telephone lines often require 200 to 300 feet of wire. Ethernet cables usually need 300 to 500 feet. Coaxial cables for cable television and internet typically require 400 to 600 feet. The total communication wiring ranges from 900 to 1400 feet. Therefore, the average total wiring in a typical 4-bedroom, 2-story home is the sum of the electrical and communication wiring, which is 1600 to 2600 feet plus 900 to 1400 feet, resulting in a total of 2500 to 4000 feet. When calculating the length of electrical wiring needed for a home, several factors come into play. Firstly, the size of the house significantly impacts the amount of wiring required. A larger home with more rooms and fixtures will naturally need more wiring than a smaller one. Secondly, the complexity of the electrical design affects the wiring length. A home with numerous circuits, specialized lighting, or smart home features will require more extensive wiring. Thirdly, the placement of electrical outlets and fixtures influences the amount of wire needed. Strategic placement can minimize wire runs, while inefficient placement can increase the required length. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines and standards for electrical installations to ensure safety and proper functionality. These codes dictate factors such as wire gauge, circuit load, and grounding requirements, all of which can indirectly affect the total length of wiring needed. For example, NEC Table 310.15b16 specifies the allowable ampacities of insulated conductors rated up to and including 2000 volts. The choice of wire gauge is crucial for safety and efficiency. Thicker wires can handle higher currents and are required for circuits with heavy loads such as those serving major appliances. Using the correct wire gauge ensures that the wiring can safely carry the intended load without overheating or causing voltage drops. The number of electrical circuits in a home directly affects the total wiring length. Each circuit requires its own set of wires, including a hot wire, a neutral wire, and often a ground wire. More circuits mean more wiring. Planning the layout of electrical circuits is essential to minimize wire runs and reduce material costs. Running wires in straight lines and avoiding unnecessary bends can help conserve wire. Also, consider grouping electrical loads to minimize the number of circuits needed. Smart home systems often require additional wiring for control and communication. These systems may include features such as automated lighting, security systems, and home entertainment setups. The integration of these systems can significantly increase the total wiring length. The distance between the electrical panel and the various outlets and fixtures throughout the home is a critical factor in determining the wiring length. Longer distances require more wire. Placing the electrical panel in a central location can help minimize these distances. Additionally, the height of the ceilings can impact the wiring length. Higher ceilings may require longer wire runs to reach fixtures and outlets, particularly for lighting circuits. The complexity of the lighting design also affects the amount of wire needed. Elaborate lighting schemes with multiple fixtures, dimmers, and control systems require more wiring than simple lighting setups. Consider using energy-efficient lighting options such as light-emitting diode or LED, which can reduce the load on the electrical system and potentially simplify the wiring requirements. The location of major appliances such as the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system, the oven, and the water heater plays a significant role in determining the wiring length. These appliances often require dedicated circuits and heavier gauge wires, which can add to the overall wiring length. Consider placing these appliances near the electrical panel to minimize wire runs. The type of wiring you use can also impact the overall length needed. For example, using non-metallic or NM cable, which is commonly used in residential wiring, requires careful planning to ensure it is properly protected and supported. The installation of communication wiring, including telephone, Ethernet, and coaxial cables, should be coordinated with the electrical wiring to avoid interference and ensure proper functionality. Running communication cables separately from electrical wires can minimize the risk of electromagnetic interference, or EMI, which can degrade signal quality. The presence of existing wiring in a home can affect the amount of new wiring needed. In some cases, it may be possible to reuse existing wiring, but it is essential to ensure that it is in good condition and meets current code requirements. When adding new circuits or extending existing ones, be sure to follow all applicable electrical codes and regulations. The use of junction boxes can simplify wiring and provide access for future modifications or repairs. Junction boxes should be installed in accessible locations and properly labeled. The number of stores in a home can also impact the wiring length. Multi-story homes typically require more wiring to run between floors. Consider using vertical wire runs to minimize the amount of wire needed to connect circuits on different floors. The presence of a basement or crawl space can affect the wiring length and installation methods. These areas may require different types of wiring and protection methods. The climate in which the home is located can also influence the wiring requirements. In areas with extreme temperatures or humidity, special types of wiring may be needed to withstand the environmental conditions. The age of the home can be a factor in determining the wiring length. Older homes may have outdated wiring systems that need to be replaced or upgraded. Future needs of the homeowner should be considered when planning the electrical and communication wiring. Adding extra circuits or outlets can provide flexibility for future expansion or modifications. The availability of materials and labor can also impact the wiring length. Shortages of materials or skilled electricians can delay the project and potentially increase costs. When planning the wiring for a home, it is essential to consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that the installation is safe, code compliant, and meets the homeowner's needs. An experienced electrician can provide valuable insights and recommendations for optimizing the wiring layout and minimizing costs. Obtaining multiple estimates from different electricians can help ensure that you are getting a fair price for the wiring installation. Be sure to compare the estimates carefully and ask questions about any discrepancies. Before starting any electrical work, it is essential to obtain the necessary permits from the local building department. This ensures that the installation is inspected and meets all applicable codes and regulations. Proper grounding is essential for electrical safety. The grounding system should be properly installed and tested to ensure that it is functioning correctly. Surge protection devices can help protect sensitive electronic equipment from damage caused by power surges. These devices should be installed at the electrical panel and at individual outlets as needed. Regular inspections of the electrical system can help identify potential problems before they become serious. Inspection should be performed by a qualified electrician. When performing any electrical work, it is essential to follow all safety precautions. This includes turning off the power to the circuit before working on it and using appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves and safety glasses. Proper labeling of circuits and wires can make it easier to troubleshoot problems and perform maintenance. Use a labeling system that is clear, concise, and easy to understand. The use of wire connectors can help ensure secure and reliable connections. Use connectors that are appropriate for the type of wire and the application. When running wires through walls or ceilings, be sure to protect them from damage by using conduit or other protective measures. Avoid running wires through areas where they could be exposed to moisture or physical damage. When installing outlets and switches, be sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions and use appropriate mounting hardware. The use of arc fault circuit interrupters, or RFCs, can help prevent electrical fires. RFCs are designed to detect and interrupt arc faults, which are a common cause of electrical fires. Ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, can help prevent electrical shocks. GFCIs are designed to detect and interrupt ground faults, which can occur when electricity flows through an unintended path, such as through a person's body. Consider using smart outlets and switches, which can be controlled remotely and provide energy monitoring capabilities. These devices can help reduce energy consumption and improve home automation. The use of low-voltage lighting can help reduce energy consumption and improve safety. Low-voltage lighting systems typically operate at 12 volts or 24 volts, which is much lower than the standard 120 volts. Consider using a whole-house surge protector to protect all of the electrical equipment in the home from power surges. These devices are installed at the electrical panel and can provide comprehensive surge protection. The use of a backup generator can provide power during a power outage. Generators can be either portable or permanently installed and can provide power to essential circuits or the entire home. Consider using a solar power system to generate electricity for the home. Solar power systems can help reduce energy costs and reduce the home's carbon footprint. The installation of a home theater system can require a significant amount of wiring. Plan the wiring carefully to ensure that all of the components are properly connected and that the system performs optimally. The use of a home automation system can simplify the control of various electrical devices in the home. These systems can be controlled remotely and can provide energy monitoring capabilities. The installation of a security system can require a significant amount of wiring. Plan the wiring carefully to ensure that all of the sensors and cameras are properly connected and that the system performs optimally. Consider using wireless security systems, which can reduce the amount of wiring needed. The use of a central vacuum system can require a significant amount of wiring. Plan the wiring carefully to ensure that all of the outlets are properly connected and that the system performs optimally. The installation of an intercom system can require a significant amount of wiring. Plan the wiring carefully to ensure that all of the stations are properly connected and that the system performs optimally. Consider using wireless intercom systems, which can reduce the amount of wiring needed. The use of a structured wiring system can simplify the installation and management of the home's electrical and communication wiring. Structured wiring systems typically include a central distribution panel and pre-wired cables that run throughout the home. When planning the electrical and communication wiring for a home, it is essential to consider the needs of all occupants, including children, seniors, and people with disabilities. Ensure that outlets and switches are accessible and that the wiring is installed in a safe and secure manner. The use of tamper-resistant outlets can help prevent electrical shocks to children. These outlets have a built-in safety mechanism that prevents children from inserting objects into the slots. Consider using smart lighting controls, which can automatically adjust the lighting levels based on the time of day or the occupancy of the room. These controls can help save energy and improve comfort. The use of energy monitoring systems can help track energy consumption and identify areas where energy can be saved. These systems can provide valuable insights into how energy is being used in the home. Consider using a programmable thermostat to automatically adjust the temperature in the home based on the time of day or the occupancy of the room. These thermostats could help save energy and improve comfort. The installation of a rainwater harvesting system can help conserve water and reduce the home's water bill. These systems typically include a collection tank, a pump, and a filtration system. Consider using a grey water recycling system to reuse water from showers, sinks, and washing machines. These systems can help conserve water and reduce the home's water bill. The installation of a geothermal heating and cooling system can help reduce energy costs and reduce the home's carbon footprint. These systems use the Earth's natural heat to provide heating and cooling. Consider using a green roof to help insulate the home and reduce stormwater runoff. Green roofs are covered with plants and soil and can provide a number of environmental benefits. The use of sustainable building materials can help reduce the environmental impact of the home. These materials are typically made from recycled or renewable resources and are designed to be durable and energy efficient. When planning the electrical and communication wiring for a home, it is important to consider the long-term sustainability of the design. Choose materials and methods that are environmentally friendly and that will help reduce the home's carbon footprint. Consider using a home energy audit to identify areas where energy can be saved. A home energy audit is a comprehensive assessment of the home's energy performance. The total amount of wiring includes accounting for the home's size, complexity, appliance usage, and communication needs.